All right. Oh, let's turn this down. Alright, holy crap. Oh, that sound needs to be muted a little bit. Welcome in, Raiders. That will definitely wake you up. You're just gonna have to believe me that this is water. And you mean no hats allowed? Where's that? Who put that in there? This is bullshit. Did you did you put no hats allowed?
I asked you that, and you said yes.
No, I don't remember that. I don't.
You need to find a 5-minute timer.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta pee.
All right, it's 2:47. I'm putting it back on at 2:52. How you guys doing? Oh yeah, and the posture check. There you go. Yeah, well, me and my wife is gonna have some words. How's it going, buddy? Hey, Pubs. Hey, everybody else who's come in. Um, just continuing to build on this. Last week was a complete, utter shit show, and I was not able to do anything. Uh, there will ever never be a chubby bunny. Oh, wait, so you're lurking-ish, but you gave me all this shit at the beginning? I mean, you're gonna have some words. Mostly me talking and you typing. Just half listening. No, I will not honor a chubby bunny. Just busy at work. Me too. Yeah, so anyway, last week was a shit show, and so now I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, it's true too. Yeah, I know that one all too. It's your MO. Right. So, still building this out. Yesterday when I streamed, I tried to get some of the some cleanup for the demo level, and it looks like we're starting to get close to our animation. Here's a little update for those who've been paying attention. So, getting there, getting there. Probably put that in soon. Looks like it might need a frame or two, some in between there. But I wonder how much will actually be seen considering how small it is. So, so we're starting to get there, and then I believe the next thing she'll be working on is the dash animation. I do believe. So how's everybody doing? Besides Kotex, who's working apparently. You're always working. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. I feel you. Some days are slower. Some days I gotta get shits done. Fair. I feel that. I feel like I haven't gotten shit done on this project for a while. It's, oh, it's that. So this should be moving block, I guess. I don't know. One more minute of this no hat crap. And we're gonna just take one of these. Actually, what's this one look like? Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I missed these things. Oops. All right, there we go. Move that into position. Slide our sprite render. Get these where we need them. This house is so loud. I think there's a little divot there or something. Something along those lines. Turn that back on. There we go. Oh, that looks to be too high though. There we go. I jumped on a little early because someone was complaining about being online still. All right, I went way over the 5 minutes, so this one's gonna maintain lava in it. So I need to build a lip. These are going to go down like this. Something like that. I feel like the music's like super loud. Oh. So I know I asked this, but how's everybody doing? Things going well. I actually have a 4-day weekend. And it looks like we got an ad coming in about a minute. Take this. So I'm gonna take this, duplicate it, and I'm gonna move it down here. And start making these rocks that go across. I don't need those. That's kind of tricky. Just get the shape. Let's turn the sprite render on. Go. Seems really big for trying to make the player hide underneath it. We'll test it out. Now we're in ads. So I see that they finished the drywall.
Yeah. They took it back and paint though.
And then put that thing back up.
So they went over the neighbors
Yeah.
and found a pup kennel.
In
Yeah.
there or there?
No, I mean, Cersei's friend's house.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And since he was sitting there going, no, it's probably nothing, and not willing to jump on it, who knows how
Well,
infected his.
he called me and because she'd asked me if we could send him down there, so he actually called me this morning because he was gonna have his girlfriend talk to them because they didn't speak a lot of English, right? And she does speak Spanish, and so he said that he actually has an attorney already. So I don't know. I don't know how much he's been. I think he just didn't want to do it on his own, and the landlord wasn't jumping on it, and maybe he wasn't being as pushy as people thought he should have been.
Gotcha. Damn. Welcome back, everybody. That's a hell of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
hell of a lawsuit. And add over. Yep.
Why isn't Kotek subbed?
Kotek doesn't like me. He got mad when I called him out during school years. He's very bitter. Just a bitter man. Kate asked why you're not subbed to me, and I said, because you don't like me. You just come in here to torture me. You'll sub to my wife. You only got one prime. I hear you. Is that the guy from RoboCop? The bad guy? I don't remember his name. The Twitch Turbo. Oh, the dude. I don't know. Oh, it looks like the guy that fights RoboCop. In the first one. Is that Weird Al Yankovic? I can't. And if it is, then that's UHF.
You can't click on it, by the way, to make it bigger.
Oh.
It just looks like a random person.
Oh no, that's oh my God. It's the Red Planet one, the Mars. Hold on, I got it. Total Recall. See, I know my movies. Know my movies. If they're from the 80s at least. That looks like it's from the remake, is it? How did I get it to go back? It won't go back.
What?
It won't go back. It won't.
Make that full screen. Not that. That. Thanks for that.
My goodness.
Why is there not? Should be an X over there. Apparently. Just type in the box.
Oh, the OG in 2 weeks is the one. Yeah, it's still not going away. Still not going away. See what happens? I do some shit. There we go. Fuck. That's some silly shit right there. Well, now it's just floating. CLG, 2 weeks. Where's the line? What line? Wait, what are we talking about? 2 weeks is the line. The deadline? What line are we looking at? If you Google 2 weeks and Total Recall, that scene will pop up. Oh, weird. I don't remember that at all. Why is 2 weeks part of the? What was? Okay, I'll have to look at it because I just do not remember that line at all. Of course, I probably haven't seen that since. Fuck, I can't even tell you. Been a long, long time. The TSA agent asks him what's his purpose of visiting him. Glitches and keeps saying to his. Oh, okay. God, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. I've seen the remake. That's probably the last. Whenever that one came out, was probably the last time I've seen Total Recall at all. And that remake was horrible. It was not good. Man, as you would figure, I guess. I've actually tried to get out of owning movies. However, last night we ran into an issue where I decided to buy a movie because I really wanted to see Pump Up the Volume. I know I saw it on the box, right? And since no streaming service was playing Pump Up the Volume, I bought it on Amazon so I could get it today. So I am watching that tonight. We ended up watching Heathers instead. Which, hey, Robin, what's going on? Which, Heathers is good. I like it. Probably, I don't know if Kate liked it. So, some cool things I learned about Unity's 2D stuff is, and I think I may have put this into the Discord. Could have, may not have. May I put some other things? I don't know. So after you brought all your art assets in and you've done whatever with them, you can make those into texture atlases or sprite atlases. And then it just references those atlases one time. It draw calls them once and that's it. And it brings down their weight. It brings down any of that other stuff. So I think we don't have to worry as much. I still think the physics is going to be an issue because the things are so large. I think our physics is going to have to be adjusted. Rigid bodies is because we're using rigid bodies, right, Robin? I'm not like tripping on that. Okay, because because of the normal physics system is based off of the unit system inside Unity, and so even if our graphics are like, they look normal to us, to Unity it looks like a large distance, and so, and that's why, like, if you remember when we had the water being our position, when the came out of the water, it took forever for our player to drop all the way. It just was like, and that's because of our physics and our gravity and all that wasn't adjusted for how large everything was. And we're really not changing our sizing if we're changing our pixels per unit. All that's going to stay the same. Size-wise, it's just the graphics themselves have been adjusted. Right, but and really that's because of how large everything is. I mean, I know we're like pretty far along in our graphics and stuff for our demo level that if we do alter those sizes and everything and still kept it at a 1-for-1 ratio, that's gonna be a lot of work. Or hope that we don't blur anything. But I think that because everything was made in such high detail and resolution, that I think even if we shrink everything down, we should still be able to have no issue with how good the detail is. Because she made that stuff in like super high detail between 400 DPI and 600 DPI. And you can always scale down, you can't scale up. But I think that's why we didn't see any differences when we did that with that one piece. Okay, let me jump to that real quick. I'm also getting locked out again, which is driving me nuts. So I do have stuff to check in, and I was not able to do it. Because I went through, I mean, I don't know what you ended up doing when you said you were cleaning up. Did you go through the art files? Or did you go through like the stuff that you did, like the shader and stuff? Okay. Because that's what I did yesterday. I just went through a lot of this stuff and got rid of what I know we aren't using. And I've been slowly putting it all in here. This, if you can see it, I think my camera is actually in the way. Here, so let me drag the inspector over here. So this right here is that, okay, cool. This right here is that sprite atlas. And so what it did was I told it I wanted the borders to be part of a sprite atlas. And so it fixed them in and it made 2 different ones because they couldn't fit all together. So there's main text 0, main text 1, and well, this was a different one. But you can see that it's kind of like smashing everything together. And then it draw calls it. And it looks like, if I'm reading this right, it looks like the dimensions are 2048 by 2048 and only 4 megabits for these 2 things. From original was 250 for one of these. And it's using it, if I understand it right, it's going to use this as its draw call. And so it will look at this small picture to portray this. And if that's the case, that is pretty awesome. There we go. Right. So, but I mean, that's still for quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 being 4 megabytes and the 2048, And then even, you got to remember, just quadrant 2 was 250 megabytes. And so now we're getting 2 for 4 megabytes. That's even better than what we got it down when we did it inside Photoshop. Again, that's what I'm assuming, and everything I found does not dispute that acknowledgement. Because I was trying to find a way or I was trying to find something that stated that exactly. Yes, this is what this is doing. So from reading that, and it's that book that you put up. Okay, maybe did I go too high? Yeah, right here. I mean, you do this all inside Unity, and that's what it does when you have a bunch of things. So, and then you can have it actually create multiple atlases, like if you were going to aim at different platforms. So if we were going to do this for a phone, for instance, or a mobile device, rather, we can say this variant is going to be a mobile device, and it will reduce it even further. And so if it's using it, let's say we're doing it on an Xbox, and we have it at a 4K resolution, it will play that 4K resolution sprite atlas, and if it's played on a phone, it'll play the mobile atlas or the variant atlas. So that, reading this was like, wow, that's pretty amazing that it can do that. And then I started getting down. I got down to here. Or wait. I have not got that as far because I have not read on this stuff yet, which I want to because I want to start getting that stuff. Where is it? Drawing a vector. I think it's up here more. Oh, and then here's our resolution stuff. Yeah, no, and to be fair, like this is all relatively new stuff. So I've been doing this stuff. When I show 2D things, I've been showing the old way. I haven't even been utilizing this stuff. So the fact that this exists was like new to me. I was like, oh, that's really freaking cool. And then learning this resolution, like right here, if your camera size equals 5, its height is equal to 10 units if we're doing a 4K resolution. And then just understanding that math was just kind of, okay, now I get it. And that wasn't a thing, or at least not that I knew of. So this PDF has been pretty cool. But it is a lot. I mean, that thing alone there's a lot of stuff in that. But I started cleaning this stuff up inside here so that way we can just get rid of it. But I was so tired yesterday that I even ended stream early. And so I'm just going to do this when I'm not on stream because it's so boring. And I don't want to fall asleep again. So I'll just keep putting this one together. I did see the new the animation, and then she caught it. She missed to put the circle back. I think this looks good. I feel like it's a frame or two short for in betweens, but I think it looks good. I think once it gets to the size, we might not even notice that. So I didn't want to go, hey, this needs like 1 or 2 more frames. I want to get it in, see what it looks like when the player's swimming around. And if it doesn't look like anything, then I'm good with it. All right. Well, if you do, I would like the same but cold this time. So, are you down there right now? Are you down at the stop? Oh, okay. Oh, right on. Also, I needed to look at that wheel. I didn't look at the wheel. Oh yeah, that looks better too. That looks a lot better. Cool. I like that. That looks good. Yeah. You know, and to be fair, like I haven't looked at a lot of the new stuff that Unity has been doing with 2D stuff, so I mean it's not a shocker that I didn't know it, but it was cool to find it. And by the way, I'll tell Zach that this looks good. I think the only thing he needs to do now that he has the frames all done, now is to kind of render it. Oh, you're so sweet. Drink my G Fuel that I didn't drink this morning. Right. No, that's what I'm saying. That he needs to get the texture in here. I don't know. What do you think? I feel like it needs pockets in here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. If the player gets right here and then we have colliders to grab the player to move up, I guess it doesn't really matter. But it definitely needs texture. But the animation looks really good. You prefer this view? What do you mean this view? Oh, that okay, gotcha. No, I didn't mean the buckets. I just meant like a little indent, so it looks like it's actually holding the water. But I got you. Same thing. So yeah, we get texture on this, and the texture looks like it's going from here to here and up, and this texture goes to here and here and up. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's good. It's good. So, I mean, sweet. We're finally getting the animations in there. I mean, we got a lot more animations with that player, but I think I think we're finally getting that. That's nice. Now she has to do it from a top-down perspective. She's got to have the tail going back and forth and moving from a top-down perspective, so that way we can have the up and down, or left and right, and up and down controls. And then the combat. Oh my goodness, all the combat, and then the damage. We got a lot of work for that girl. Yeah, but the blends will happen inside Unity. The blend tree does a pretty good job going from one direction to the next. Like it'll mesh those. Should mesh those pretty well. And if they not, well, you can probably get a couple images here and there to help that transition. That's true. We'll see. The fighting is gonna be. It's probably gonna take her a minute though. Do I want chips and salad? Um, no, I'm good. Oh, I'm assuming you mean salsa because chips and salad does not sound like it's two things you would have. Oh, well then, yes, I do. So how's have you talked to our developers, our interns?
Oh, it left, so.
Weird. Oh, those are ads? Not see ads. I didn't even see the thing come up. I'm in an ad. Rip. Well, it gives me a second to eat chips and salsa. Okay. Now it tells me I'm in ads. Hey, little one. How you doing, man? It's going. Now you're an ad. Everybody's an ads. You're an ad. I'm an ad. We're all ads. I'm gonna eat this. Busy? Has it been a bad month for some families, or I don't know how to say that. When you're busy, that means somebody's sad. Nice. I appreciate that. I said, F your ads. Ah, that sucks. All right. I think the ads are done. Ad is done. Are we back? Damn. And I'm assuming a pay period is what, 2 weeks? or roughly the 10 days thing. Wow. Whew. Sheesh. Sad days. Sad, sad days. All right, let's get a feel for this. All right, so we're gonna enter here. Oh my God. Well, you never know. She might be trying to kill me. Sure. That's because you're online. You don't want anybody to know that you're plotting. All right, here's a design question for anybody who wants to chime in. Should this all be caught in one shot with your camera, or is it okay that the camera shifts downward when you go look down a little bit? Yeah. Well, he would meet me. Shifting is good. All right. Because essentially, what I would do is just pull the camera back, and so the player would be smaller. But if that's okay to have that kind of shifting, I guess it kind of gives you a sense of scale too. Lava. Prepare the lasers! Magma. Yeah, well, so there'll be the moss for the health. There'll be enemies to fight, obviously, and then I'm gonna put those scrolls in. Those scrolls will be everywhere. Oh, you don't have to. That's my job. And that's bullshit too, because I'll go, hey, I had this mechanic idea. What do you think? And you're like, yeah, we could do that. And I'm like, sweet. It's just getting to this bus or school. That's ridiculous. We got some fireball jumping around here right now, or mechanic wise. Does anybody feel like we're gonna be going to like World War III soon? Or is that just like the media trying to make people scared? Both. Like everything I read, you got your guns. I don't think your guns are going to do anything to a nuclear bomb. Probably both. I'm on the outskirts of Las Vegas. Yeah, but you realize, right? Like majority of people are not going to die in the nuclear blast. Majority of people are going to die from Holocaust, the winter, the fallout, right? Like nuclear winter is what I was trying to think of. Try to say we cool. It's gonna be looking like Fallout. That's what I think. The person without guns will collect my food. I'm not worried about China either. I think China's going to be the one that's like, okay, Russia, you need to pump the brakes a little bit. Pump the brakes. I feel like there needs to be a block right here. Oh wait, that's right. I can't be because there's flames that are going to be like shooting up. Make games, not war. I hear you. Make games with war in it, but not real war. Get your hostilities out in the game. All right, so in this, when the lava's coming from the top, we'll hide here. If the lava's coming from the bottom, we'll hide here. It'll shift back and forth. And then we'll have these little kappas trying to grab us, move us out into the fire. Fire! Actually, it feels all right. I think it's got enough space to kind of navigate around. Gonna have some areas for enemies attacking. I might be moving the IGD meetings to Saturdays. I did, um, which kind of sucks for me a little bit because that's the day we usually have our meetings for this game, and so might not be able to be doing those. But I also saw that they were talking about earlier in the day, but that might be harder for like Robin to get there. He's got kids that are babies. Roger that. So I don't know if anybody didn't hear if I've said that. I know I've said this to Robin, but so they're closing my program at the high school, and so I'm teaching out. There's a class coming in next year, and I'll be teaching them out. Once they're done, the program will be gone. And so I've been thinking of like different professions that because I don't know if I want to continue teaching. I will teach um, until something better comes along. You prefer to have your weekends for your errands. Fair. I take it our game is an errand. I see. I see how you. It's a passion. Anyway, so one of the things that I've been thinking about doing is voiceover work, and we were at the Anime Con, and Kate's gotten pretty close to Sandy Fox, who voices Betty Boop, and a passion, Robin, a passion. That's right. um, and so like she gave me a site to go to start like researching it and stuff like that. And so I've been reading about how to become or what steps to take rather, to become a voiceover actor. And I was thinking about it, because we haven't decided if we're going one way or another with the game, if we're gonna have voice work or not. Um, but if we do, then I may try to voice over some of the characters. But then I was also thinking, like, if I'm streaming, maybe I can put a redemption that you guys have to tell me, like, a character in a scenario, and I have to try to figure out how to make that character sound with the scenario being played. I won't do the lines, like, I won't let you guys give me lines to do, because I'm not saying some of the shit that comes out of Bloody's mouth. See, hello, Kermit the Frog here. I don't know. Your only passion is sleep. Well, it's time to wake up, my friend. Time to wake up. But I thought that might be kind of a cool thing to get me like more familiar with it and probably to break this like I don't know, like some of the things that she was saying was to do like improv work, like to go to an improv um place that, where they throw a random thing out and then you have to act it on stage. But man, I get stage fright on shit like that. So I figured if I do it here, then I feel a little more comfortable. I also thought about doing audiobooks and seeing if I can keep up. If I can't, or if it's something that I can't build enough confidence into, then that's just not the profession I'll go into. That's right. See? See? You need to wake the fuck up, Robin. The fuck. The fuck. Slacking here, always sleeping. Sleeping on the yob. Anyway, just kind of thinking about it, because man, I can tell you, I'm getting close to being done. Or at least maybe if I had a different type of students that were coming into my program, I'd be different about it. But these last 2 years have been rough for this program, and I'm burnt out. Burnt out. Like I had 8 level up badges to give away to my students, and so I decided that I wasn't going to give any to my sophomore, um, because they'll have a chance at it next year. So I was like, okay, I'll give them to my seniors and I'll give them to my juniors, which, to be honest, my juniors did not deserve them. But that was my thought process. So I did this whole thing. I asked, okay, guys, does anybody know what level up is? I was shocked when majority did not know what level up was. But after I explained it, some were like kind of excited for it. And I said, okay, if you are seriously wanting to go and you can go, like for a fact you can get there, then enter your name in the running, and I'll do a random generator and I'll choose who gets them. All right. I mean, I'll try. I mean, you can, send me who the character is. I mean, like some lines you want, and I mean, I'm not gonna charge you or anything like that. It'll totally be for me to get practice in. I'll totally try it. And if you don't like it, no hard feelings. It's just something to help me do it. You love it, you go every year. We tend to go every year. I think we may have missed one year, like we were just like, eh. But I used to have it to where my students could display their games there. For like 2 or 3 years, we brought 2 or 3 groups of students that had their best game out of the class, and they would show the game off. That's actually how I reconnected with Robin, because he was at Level Up, boothing that time too. Cool. Yeah. I mean, um, and so anyway, so I was like, okay, so I got 8 badges. I'm gonna give one to, whoever. Maybe you'll go this year. Well, I took 2 badges because technically I had 10 badges, and I was like, I'm taking 2 of these. So me and Kate are going. We were gonna go anyway because we were gonna at least go for like a Saturday or something. But man, most of them were like, I don't know what that is. But I want to go. I'm like, no, come on. Don't be a dick. If you can't go, let someone who really wants to go and can go the opportunity. Don't try to take it from them. And so I actually only got like maybe, so I have about 30 in each class, 25 to 30 in each class. And I only got like maybe 6 people, maybe 8 in one class that wanted to go after I put stipulation on it. One person was like, "What if we win it? Can we sell it?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And I have to get you guys' names because I got to send it back to Level Up because they want names this year. So I don't know if they're attaching names to these things, and if you're not that person, you can't go, and they just take the badge, and then next year they won't give us badges. I don't know, but I did give away 8 finally, and I sent out the names. So yeah, kind of dumb. I was really surprised though. Yeah, no worries, Lou. Yeah, Robin, like that's the thing, right? Like when we were, well, I mean, you're younger than me, but Level Up is what, 11 years old at this point? Like it really wasn't a thing. And the conventions before that, conventions really haven't been a thing for at least here locally, unless you were going to CES or something, or the porn convention. But as a high school student, you weren't going to no porn convention, right? And that's true too. Level Up definitely wasn't a thing, right? I don't know. Conventions are a lot more mainstream now. Like everybody knows about San Diego Comic Con. Maybe the other Comic Cons no one really pays attention to, but everybody knows about San Diego Comic Con. Probably the rise of the Marvel movies, if anything. That's true too. Social media, all that stuff. I was watching an interview of with Kevin Smith talking about Mallrats and how Mallrats was technically a flop. And it really was a flop because there really wasn't anything about comics was not mainstream anything, and San Diego Comic Con, you know, was a tiny little room, and really nobody knew who Stan Lee was unless they were comic book readers, and then once like the Marvel movies started coming out, a lot more attention got put on the comics, and then Mallrats also kind of blew up, not because of the comic part, but it just blew up in the word of mouth kind of thing, and it was interesting. So, and I think what Kevin Smith was saying was something along the lines of like they brought in, uh, wow, I just totally blanked, Stan Lee into Marvel or into not into Marvel, into Mallrats, and he does a cameo bit in that, but a lot of people probably didn't really recognize or know who he was, and then they have Stan Lee. What was it? Captain Marvel, where he's on a bus and he's reading the script and it says Mallrats on it. Like what, 20 years later or something like that. It was interesting. I mean, like that type of culture has definitely changed. Hell, I remember when you know you'd be made fun of if you were an avid gamer. Fucking nerd. Now everybody is a gamer, including grandma. Well, you really a gamer? No, I'm just kidding, pubs. Didn't know you were even still here. But you also played Apex, right? We played Apex a few times. Okay. I was just talking shit. That's normal. I wasn't leaving the bus now. I was waiting at the bus stop. I'm just now leaving. I just picked up our daughter and now I'm going to Starbucks. Okay. Apex, BG3, Overwatch. Yeah. I haven't played Apex in a hot minute. I was getting too salty, so I stopped playing. Yeah. I didn't get into that one. I never played it at the last fight. Um, Definitely much more Kate's game than mine. I played the original. I um I can't stand point and click games for the most part. I am not a point and click fan. This is gonna be one of those scrolls are gonna be hidden. Playing my without my partner. The texts are already coming in like crazy about getting an attorney. Oh, Jesus. Tell him to go ahead. Actually, tell him go for it. It's welcomed. Because you know what that's going to say? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. You have enough to hire an attorney, but not enough to pay for your responsibility. Please. That would be hilarious. Like Dota, I actually never played Dota. I played the other toxic game that's like Dota. And no, I didn't like that game either. Oh, okay. Yeah, League of Legends. That's it. I got I got super excited for that. That sucks. I'm a little disappointed at this point. Damn it, Janet. Yeah, so that's I I think I played like a match or something and I just did not do well and the amount of fucking salt I got from that game from the people who were playing that game. I was like, fuck this. This is stupid. That's totally what it is. League of Salt. There you go. Kate tried to get me into Diablo 2, I think it was, and I couldn't get into that either. That game made me severely depressed on top of my already existing depression. I had to let it go. Hey, it happens. Yeah. I mean, I can't even remember who got me to play it. Actually, I think it was Jeremy that tried to get me to play it, and I just couldn't do it. All your skins just sit there now. That sucks. So, Robin, real quick, this is something we need. If I am a player out here, this needs to look like a solid rock. If I'm a player right here, then this should open up, or maybe like it appears as I move down. You know what I mean? And to be fair, that's probably going to be um, even stuff in level two. I had so much people tried to buy my account. People buy accounts from League. See, that would have got me to play. Okay. Yeah, that could work. Ad coming soon. So it's not coming up for me. I have like no control here. It's just gonna go on Siege. Rainbow Six Siege? So what is the draw to buying that account? Oh, Jesus Christ. You have rares. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Like limited skins and stuff too. So here's like the reason why I can't break away from raid. Hey, thanks, pups. Thank you. You did it for the game. You'll have a limited time. Oh my goodness, I got a hype train. Look at you guys starting stuff. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, look at you guys just giving me some bits. And now we have an ad break. And now we have an ad break. How do you get an ad break during a hype train? Ah, ruining my hype train. Ads, Jesus. Jiminy crickets. Yeah, it's probably because you're subbed. 4 ads. Should have spent the 100 bits on subbing. Should have subbed. I know. I know. But see, there's a little bit of a little bit of niceness in that little. Get to talk shit and he can't hear you. But now you've cued him to it, so he'll know. Are you kidding me? Clash of Clans worth a few $1,000s. So why is that? Is that skins also? Or is there mechanics that you grabbed early on and now they don't have that? Because I have a Clash of Clans too, but I haven't played in probably since you graduated from college. Probably before that, to be honest. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back, Kotex. Gameplay, years of decorations and skins. All right. So I never once played, or I never bought anything from Clash of Clans. Welcome back. So But to be fair, like I haven't bought anything in Raid either, but I have characters that you can't get anymore because they did that thing with hey, thanks, babe. So much of my mother's money on League. uh, but Raid did a thing with Ninja, and so for a limited time you could get Ninja as a character, and he's probably one of the best freak champions you could get back in the day, and you can't get it anymore. That's how you are with Siege. Yeah. I don't know. It's got a minute and a half. I don't know if it's gonna be able to complete. Either or, though. Thanks for all the bits and the subs, guys. I appreciate you. I don't know. Maybe I should look into see how much I could get for raid my raid account. Hey, look at that! About to beat your last record. Keep up the support. Almost there. But I beat my last time. That's oh look, Buddy Kotex does it. Oh, look at that hype train. Hey, yay! Thank you. Thanks for giving that gifted sub. Thanks so much. Oh, but now we're at 13%. Now we gotta get up. We gotta do it all over again. It's and I don't know if you guys know who Pirate Software is, but this guy has got up to level 62 hype train. Like before they expanded the hype train, maybe it was 67. I don't know. It used to be capped at 55, and so once they hit 55, they just had 5 minutes to try to get it up as high as possible. Um, and he still does it. April 1st, actually, they're gonna do it. They're gonna try to break it again, and so it's crazy to watch. All these people just sub to his account, and he's got like up to 15,000 people watching him at any given time. And he'll probably get up to hype train like level 80 or something like that. For the like pipe train level 10, 25, 50, I think all the way up to 100. No doubt. No doubt. It is, yeah, it must be nice. He does also ferret software, which is you're just watching these ferrets, and the whole thing is ad generated. Uh, or not ad generated. The revenue that gets done or the ads bring in, he pays for taking care of the ferret sanctuary. It's actually pretty cool. But man, yeah, you should if you ever get a chance, like if you have a minute, I would go look at not today, obviously he's not even streaming right now, but on the first, if you want to see some crazy shit, like how much people just throw things at it at his stream, uh April 1st, check it out. It's probably going to be insane. I watched it happen twice, and it's just crazy. Like I've been in there those two times at least, and there's so many uh, subs being given out. I have yet to still get one. And we're talking like I think he got over 7,000 subs the last time I was in there. Insane. Yeah. No, it was crazy. It's just crazy. And he was competing with another streamer, Bagaru, I think it is. I don't remember the guy's name. see if I can. It usually pops up on my welcome back, Little. Ludum. Hope it wasn't too big of a body. Man, I don't even know how to say that. So Ludum, he picks up dead people. It was heavy. I'm assuming you're with somebody to help you, right? Like you guys lifted up together. Whoo! No, no, not for fun, for a job. That's my deal. It's my hobby. I go around, I pick up bodies solo. Ding. Oh, wow. So then are they always at like a hospice or something? Or do you sometimes go to their house? I guess you probably have some device that just slides something and just boop. Huh. We pick up mainly from homes, hospice, home hospice, and hospice. Phew. All right. Hey, level one. Oh, okay. Dang. That's crazy. Hey, emotes are being delivered. They're not even my emotes. It's tricks you use. Okay. So I was reading like I th who is it? Is it Jimmy Fallon that does like the worst t dates tweet? And someone said their worst date was they went on to a date with a mortician, and he came and picked him up in a hearse, and there was a body still in the back. Worst date ever. So those were the new ones. Hype all RPG Ghost. Hype fail. That's no bueno. See, you don't pick up the girl in the corpse mobile. Go. We got a third wheel tonight. So fucked up. What is wrong with me? Not with the body in the back. Third wheel. Hey, gotta.
I got two copies. They made mine wrong first time.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Yeah, once I still. Here's your movie.
Hey. Oh, I thought it was in that box.
No, that box was first time.
Ah.
Want to give it to her?
Yeah, yeah. You can. So, oh, let me see the. I got it. I said this earlier. Yeah. Let's see if I can't snake it out.
Yeah, that's what we're watching tonight.
We are watching this tonight. I don't normally buy movies anymore, but if I can't stream it, I gotta buy it. I was trying to explain to Kate, like, you got to realize I'm 12 years old when all these Christian Slater movies come out, and he was kind of like the icon for me as a 12-year-old. He was in Gleaming the Cube, being a skateboarder. I was watching that 1,000 times over. And then you had what came out after that? Heathers, maybe. And then Pump Up the Volume, which had, the Descendants in it, or at least their song, The Wizard. But that wasn't Christian Slater, was it? Christian Slater wasn't in The Wizard. That was Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Also, though, I mean, that's still the era, right? Um, oh, and I forgot, like, Christian Slater was also in Billie Jean. And so, oh, was he? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't Christian Slater the older brother of in The Wizard? Let's find out.
Actually, know that movie.
Kate got one movie. Let's see. Yes, he is in the movie. He plays Nick.
There is.
So you were correct, sir. Good job. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Girl freak out. Sarah. Here.
Oh, so we're about to give my daughter a toy phone because she's been obsessed with phones.
Did it die? No way.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. You can't see the screen.
Oh. Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, I bought it.
You got it too?
Mommy put it in the cart and I bought it.
Oh, he's got a camera.
Have things I don't have.
It's a fake phone. I mean, it has like apps and stuff on it, but it won't call anybody.
Music, photos. That's how you do the. That's how you go home. You can scroll the alarm clock, calculator, calendar. There's some games.
Thank you.
Like her face was like. So can we throw away the paper ones?
Yeah.
This is the charger for it, okay?
It's like my grandma.
Alright, go. That's there.
All right, here you go. Now get lost. Get lost, kid. Scram, kid. You're bothering me.
Probably has this one. Can you bring it to school?
No.
It's not allowed at school. Yeah, well. No.
All right, there we go.
Take it downstairs or in your room.
Okay.
I think my last Christian Slater movie that I was really into was Cuffs. Then after that, he started playing more serious roles.
Played a fucking psychopath in the movie we just watched last night.
But the movie was a comedy. You don't see any locks? Well, here, hold on a second. Heathers was a humorous comedy, told as if it was a drama. Why am I tripping? There it is. All right. So let's say new art or new, let's see, level 6, continue, and clean up. See, okay, so save. Okay, so now it's making me a liar. It worked just fine. They had sprite shades, probably one of the best game development inventions ever. No, I did. I found those too, and this is pretty much what I've been building with. So I don't know why it was locked before, but it's not locked now. And so it has been submitted. The other thing that's really cool, um, which I've discovered yesterday, is the sprite atlases. You can add you can add your art to a atlas, and then it will cut down on your draw calls, and that is pretty freaking amazing. So like here is a atlas. If I can get it to, oh, it's right here. I guess I have to pull this out. So this is a texture or a sprite atlas. I only got a few things in here, but I can add to them. So what you do is you add what images you want to be part of the atlas. So I can say plus, go pick one out, right? So I can say like I don't know, let's say this one. I'll double click, and so I'll add it, and then I can say pack preview, and it puts it into this image. And so what it does is it just references those things on the atlas, and that's where it's rendering it from. Yep, yep. And so obviously the more images I have on this atlas cuts down on how many, because it has to do a draw call for each single image. And so if I have all those images that are being called on one, then it's only being called one, not for how many ever images I have. And it reduces the size. Again, if I'm understanding it correctly, so this is a 2048 by 2048, and it is only 4 megabytes. So it is pretty slick. Again, if it is how I am perceiving it, because I not found anything that's like confirmed that, just from what I'm reading, and I'm assuming that. Yeah, it's pretty badass. So Liam's gonna have me, he's gonna talk to his art director, Beb,
Mm.
and they may have me do a voice over for one of their characters. Ludum.
Oh, they can be like sexy dad man.
I don't know. But if it's not any good, they can just trash it. Soon we will be. I doubt it. Unity keeps changing. Every game engine keeps changing. I mean, which is good, right? Speaking of game engines, um, I am super, super, super stoked for Black Myth Wukong. I cannot wait for that game to come out, and it looks so good in the Unreal Engine. Oh yeah? Nice. I thought about doing it too, but I don't want to. I just don't want to dedicate the time and or money. We thought about originally. We thought about making the high school course get you to the point where you could take the test and get a certification from it. But I guess it costs too much money, so per student, and the school couldn't afford it or something. I don't remember why we walked away from it. I don't remember if it was my second year, but that's so loud. Um, oh, the highest tier cost money? Huh. I had I guess a teacher that gave my name out to somebody, and their dad or this guy contacted me. He wanted me to tutor his kid who was like 24 years old in game development, and I'm all, what? That's really weird. I okay, and I think I charged him 70 bucks an hour, but I had to go drive out to BFE. So after that, I was like, dude, I'll charge you 50 if I can do this online. And so for a while, they were like, okay. And so I tutored him, I guess. And then eventually, what he wanted me to start going back out there. He wanted me to help him build a game after that. I'm like, dude, my job was to teach you how to use the tools and stuff, not to build your game with you.
Sarah, take that downstairs.
And so I had to walk away from that.
Downstairs.
I don't understand. Oh, I really do need to get in the habit to make sure I'm paying attention to YouTube chat, even though no one ever goes and sees YouTube. What is this? What? Why is that all the way over there? That's weird. Yeah, whatever. So I actually have no like idea for this section. This was as far as I went on the paper map, as you can tell. So I'm not sure what to do here. I know we need a boss fight. So wonder maybe mm, hmm. Guess what I can do is just, more of the same kind of thing for now. Just make it kind of like a navigation kind of thing with enemies fighting. The purple bits, they're just icons to say that that's a sprite shape. It it has nothing to do with the game. It's just because these are all sprite shapes. They're like 3D icons. I can turn them off by like doing that. Have you heard of the new sport, quiet tennis? No, I have not. Fucking puns. Fuck. If I didn't already throw my pen at her, I'd throw another one at her. And no, officer, I did not push her down the stairs. She tripped. She's clumsy. Yeah. Okay, when did the whole fucking Starbies thing become a thing? I got a chai tea cold, and we have another ad break coming up. Oh, no, we don't, because someone snoozed it. Someone straight snoozed it. You do have to pay for the certification test. I swear it wasn't like that last year. I'm pretty sure it's always been like that. There's free tests, but they weren't because you have to get them proctored, and so you have to pay for the proctoring. Where do you take someone who was injured during a peekaboo game? I hate you. I hate you so bad. It does says I hate you. Writing down these dad jokes. Well,
Read it.
no,
Flip it.
no, I'm definitely not now, asshole. Is my painting done?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's not?
No, you still need me.
Pubs just gave you up. That's not why I was asking, but that's funny that that's how you took it. Hey, Robin, you still talk to that writer? Like, do you ever go and still see if he when he streams and stuff? You'll see yourself out. It's five toes, but isn't your foot. No, I'm not doing this. Not doing this.
Read it.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I was just wondering if he was still active. I wonder if I mean if his writing is getting more. I mean, if he's not streaming, he might be getting more busy.
Why are you asking me about your painting?
I was just curious.
There is one thing I noticed that's missing. I'm gonna fix, but otherwise it's still
What is that?
uh too many of the shadow,
Oh,
like where he's standing.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think anyone else
Oh,
will
gotcha.
notice that.
Decided against putting the teddy bear.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, gotcha. All right. He makes leather shoes for night. That's interesting. So he's like a rider by day, and then all right. I just snoozed it for the last time.
There's living room.
Put it down.
Then turn it down.
All right. So I need to. So I don't know if you heard me, but I think we have passes for level up.
Yeah, you can.
But until I get them in my hands, I'm not gonna. Yep. Yeah. So we thought about doing the same thing, and our demo isn't gonna make it either. So I'm kind of glad we didn't move forward. But I don't know, $400 is a bit much. So it's probably going to be a while before we do that. Because you can't even sell anything from it. If we could sell stuff from the booth to kind of recoup some of those costs, I would totally do it. But I can't justify, especially since we're not at that point of having a demo. So it's not like we could have a benefit from the playtesting. So I think I've mentioned this before, but Robin, I don't know if you were in when I said this. Um, you can do Next Fest, Steam Next Fest, uh, once before release and once after release. So uh, Dustin was right, technically. but he didn't realize that the only time you can do it again is after release. Yeah, so because when we went the last time, Kate went with me, and I was telling Dustin, I was like, hey, they invited me to sign up for Next Fest for June, and it says in that it's only one time, and so he started freaking out, and then Kate went to work, what she does, and
To be fair, I'm going off of Reddit, so I would still be
yeah.
hearing this
So
all.
so
But
she found the answer on Reddit, so take that with what it is, right? It's still secondhand knowledge, I guess. But what we found on Reddit, or what she found on Reddit, was that you could do it once before and once after. But technically, there's not a lot of information out there about it. Even on Steam itself, I've scoured, well, I shouldn't say scoured. Uh, I looked around and I couldn't find confirmation on either or. So it might be something like, Ludum, if when you get ready to do your demo, you might want to do this too. Whoever gets there first, maybe one of us will do that. Um, just find out a confirmation. Can we do it once before and once after, or is it once and that's it? When I was telling Dustin about it, he was pissed. He's like, man, I thought I had two. And he goes, if I would have known, I wouldn't have done it so early. There is going to be an ad kicking off supposedly in 20 seconds, and I can't snooze this one. But yeah, so something to keep in mind, and maybe we can try to find some other information on that. We're really, really close to getting our Steam page done. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you find out. Because if your dome was getting ready to go up, maybe you guys could probably do June Next Fest. And that might benefit you guys. But if you're only going to be able to do it once, you might as well wait until you start getting closer to your release. So that way you have that fresh in everybody's mind. At least that's, kind of how I'm thinking about it. Oh, man. And there's the ad. The one after June. The October. You ready for that meeting?
I got 20 minutes.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like mentally ready. I'm sure that's gonna be oh so much fun.
Yeah, it was like, well, should I be getting a lawyer? I talked to my parents about it. They're saying it seems weird that I have a lawsuit. I'm like, what am I gonna sue you for?
I mean, is that really how it came across?
That's literally what he said.
That he thought he was being sued?
It's like, good. I just wanted to text you. My parents were asking questions. Paperwork you're putting through is for a caseworker or for Michael or what's going on? They're confused about when I said that state and stuff is getting involved. They said it sounds like it's a lawsuit. Is this not? Is this a lawsuit?
And what'd you say?
I said it's not a lawsuit. What would I sue you for? I was like, I had to get an attorney for everything going on. I was like, with his arrest and him needing a placement in a facility, I need more help. And I was like, and that just means that the state and the attorneys are going to have to look at everything and all the financial stuff and all the quote unquote options. I was like, you're still legally his dad and his care provider. He's like, that's what I said, but I didn't, apparently what I said didn't make sense to him.
To who?
Like his parents.
Oh.
He's like, I told them that if I just want to confirm my child support. I was like, look, they might it might go after more child support or whatever. I was like, honestly, I don't know what to expect. Especially since you said that your debt to income is too high. So if it's that bad, then I doubt that they'll even be able to get more child support for you. I was like, but we also can arrange something between us if needed again without going to court, which is what we're trying to do.
We saw that Pirate Software mention about doing Mothman Easters, so we wanted to be able to get our new trailer and demo up by then and try to get mentioned on his stream. Oh, okay. Quite a small chance, but we gotta try. And actually, if one of the things that I noticed, and this might be something worthwhile, because this is kind of what I've been thinking, is he starts at 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning, right? That's when he first goes live. Now, if you put into the 500 bits to get a question onto his TTS, you're probably going to get answered really early when he only has around 2 to 3,000 people. Still a lot of people, but if you could wait until he starts hitting the 2550 in queue, then drop 500 bits and say, hey, I put out my demo, or I don't know what to say at this point, because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to get him to promote my stuff, but because what I've noticed is when people ask his like opinion, like should they continue, their pursuit on making a game or whatnot, that he pops it up right away, and he reviews it and he gives you his feedback with 10,000 people watching. And if he's like, man, this looks really good, guys, here's the link in the chat, go check it out, see if you're interested. So my plan, or what I'm thinking, is I am going to wait until when I'm getting ready to maybe release, or maybe 6 months from release, 4 months release, or something like that. I'm going to stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm going to pop in a TTS about when he gets it to 3 or 4,000, and there's about 50 to 60 in queue. Put that in, and then hope that he reads it on and displays it on stream. And that way you're getting the largest of his, because he'll start at 2 in the morning and he'll go until about noon, 11 or noon. And he always has huge numbers. Now, another thing that I'm noticing though lately, and I don't know if it's just the days that I catch it, but he's been playing Helldivers a lot. And so he hasn't been doing, and so the flip side of this is like if he doesn't answer the TTS, then whatever he doesn't answer goes towards like a charity or something like that. Like that money goes to somewhere else. If he answers it, he keeps the money. Is how he's set up, or how he does things. So he does eventually answer you, but he answers you in his Discord, which could be beneficial too. But if you get the live stream, you also get the Discord. And so you really want to find that sweet spot where he's going to answer it during stream, and he's going to answer in Discord. But if he's been playing, when he plays games, he doesn't answer his TTS as often because he's too much into the game. It's only in downtime that he'll answer, and he'll start going through the queue. But he's been, like, every time I see him streaming lately, he's playing Helldivers too. And so, I mean, fortunately, by the time, maybe you get around to that, or I get around to that, that game's going to be long gone. But this is the first time, and I've only been watching him for about 5 months or so, so it's not like I got extended knowledge on this. But this is the first time I've seen him, like, wholeheartedly play a game, and that's all he's doing. That's true too. That's also true as well. So, I mean, he may be like all about it. It's so weird. Um, I mean that sounds like a solid way of trying to get that in there. And he's excited for people making games and stuff like that. So he doesn't seem to be like he's not going to get pissed at you trying to self-promote. To an extent, I would imagine. I would imagine there's probably a cutoff at some point where he's gonna be like, dude, you need to like fuck off. And I don't want to find that point, but that's just what's been in my head, how I'm gonna try to get some feedback from him and get some exposure. That's true, but I mean, he will like if he doesn't like the way that you're going about something, he will call you out, and then that's exactly what you don't want. Because if a lot of his followers, they're fucking loyal, and I got a feeling like if you piss him off, and his followers are gonna be like shitting all over you. He's like fucking Taylor Swift of game development. Yeah, loyal as fuck. So like I just been I go into his streams. I mean, I like watching what he does. I really don't care about him playing Helldivers, so I really haven't been watching since he's been playing that. Um, yeah, it's true. It's true. Um, but when he's doing game dev and he's answering questions, I really like watching his streams. Yeah, yeah. Give two shits about the Helldivers. And it's not because I don't want to play the game or that I don't like the game. I just don't care to watch other people play that game or any game for that matter, unless it's something I want to learn from. So I used to watch a lot of like Sea of Thieves streamers um, because I was learning how to play the game by watching them. And not to mention, I've met a couple of them at the not last year's TwitchCon before that. And so it was kind of like getting to still talk to a friend a little bit, even though I didn't know him that well. But I don't go in there to go, oh wow, he's playing this game. I look to go learn, whether it's them playing a game and learning how to play that game, or the game dev streams. Someone else I'm been starting to watch some lately. Hold on a second, I'll get you his name. Where is my string? Let me see. I mean, I do watch like Set of Leaks. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Adam C. Eunice. I've been watching him. He's a little bit lower end. What? What?
So if I got your Afro Samurai paintings signed, would you sell it?
Is it Samuel L. Jackson's kind of sign?
And Yuri.
Huh?
And Yuri, the guy that does Kumo, both of them.
No.
Okay, good. Because they won't buy it if I sell it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm talking to Yuri Lostrom right now. He's the voice actor for Kumo.
And then you're gonna try to get Samuel L. Jackson?
I mean, I figure probably better off if I can get one of them. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I wouldn't sell it.
It's like I will 1000% pay shipping to and from to get it to you. I'll send you a fucking return label immediately. I don't give a shit. I was like, I'll cover all of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I just found him the other day, and I ended up watching him for like a few hours. And I know you're grabbing a body, so you're probably not even listening to me right now. So weird to think. Yeah, he's getting a corpse. All right, yeah, yeah.
You've got Yuri's got 200,000 followers already.
So did you send him a picture of the
I posted
piece?
it on Twitter and tagged them in it.
Oh,
I was like, finish this painting for my husband. Now, if only I could get Samuel L. Jackson in your Leventhal to sign it. And then he replied.
did he compliment the painting?
He goes, I'm signing it in my mind right now, though. It's gorgeous. And I was like, I will 1,000% pay for shipping to and from you to have you sign it. My husband would flip.
I definitely would flip. Oh my God. And then we'd really have to like,
We have to frame it.
yeah, yeah. I love the painting. You know what? And when you told me about the whole rising sun thing, like I panicked.
I know, and I want you to make a decision off of panic.
Well, because not just because of what they were saying it stood for, but because it looked so good.
I know.
It looked so good, and I think it would have got ruined if you had to get rid of it. It just looks so good. It made those characters pop.
That's what I wanted. I kind of wanted the clean background, but I wanted to do the messy foreground of the characters to be kind of like
Yeah.
really grungy looking because I like that art style. Like that's why I asked you. I was like, do you want it more of like a hyper shaded one, or do you want it more like a stylized one? That is my style.
Yeah.
That is me. I do the depth shading and over the top of it, kind of grungify it, right? Like that is like how I do it. Part of me actually wanted to add more of the black splatter, but I didn't want to like get too crazy with it. If you weren't enjoying, if you didn't like that idea of it, like I kind of wanted it to be a lot more messier.
Then do more messy on it.
I'm gonna the shadow in. That might be what's missing because there was something in my brain. I was like, there's something wrong here, and I realized it looks like he's just not standing on anything.
He's floating.
So
Yeah.
if I put that shadow in, it might pull it all together. I might be like, oh no, it's done.
Okay.
If I do need to add a little more black splatter, I might. But the idea was that it was supposed to almost look like
Clean lines and like it had depth.
Yeah, like two different things kind of sitting on top of each other.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, so yeah, when you said that, I was like, fuck, God damn it. It looks so good. I don't want to fucking ruin it. She. What if we made a little bit of a tunnel right here? Oh, yeah. Is that what they said? I'll sign it, but you can't sell it.
No, but usually that's what they kind of.
I mean, if they want, they can put it to me. That's a way to like kill any.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna mind if
it's directly signed your name on it.
Yeah. Fuck, that'd be badass. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, man. I will. If I don't talk to you before then, I will talk to you on Saturday. Or tomorrow if you jump in the stream. Mm-hmm. When did I question you? You got 4 minutes, baby.
Already logged in.
Oh, okay.
Then if you get off before we're done, you can jump in.
Yeah, I probably won't actually be streaming too much longer. I may just try to finish what I'm thinking, what's in my head on this, and then I'll jump in. Do you know if he did his chores, but you don't know if he went and got the bins or any of that? This is giving me oh, I can't even remember what the name of that game is. I was like sick and not sick and twisted, but twisted something. Not twisted sister. We gotta fight. All right. What was it? Twisted. Alien something. I cannot remember. Love you. Alien spaceship game. 2D. Oh, did Conan the Boss follow me? Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know Conan the Boss followed me. I'm going to have to jump in his stream and thank him. Of course, he's not streaming right now. If anybody's ever interested in Sea of Thieves, Conan's is the man. He does some crazy stuff in that game. Man, what was that game? Alien Spaceship 2D game for Xbox Live, maybe? Hmm. Man, it was called like Twisted. It was a long title. It had like it was a really long name. I can visually see it, but it was mostly silhouettes. I don't even know how to spell silhouettes. There it is. Silhouette. Twisted Silhouette. Oh, it wasn't Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. That was the game. And kind of doing this, I'm getting like vibes from this game. It did not get a very good review. I really enjoyed this game. It was fun. Visually amazing. Kind of want to play it again. All right. I feel like I need lava in this section. Magma. But, alright. I think I should probably go and jump into this meeting with my wife. So I think I will raid out. Thank you everybody for the hype train earlier, hanging out, chatting it up. And I think, let me see. Let's see if Irish John is going to be on for a bit. He's been going for 4 hours. This is usually his roughly around the time he starts getting off. Let's see, anybody else on? Hmm. That's funny. I was like looking at someone and then they bounced. All right, yeah. You know what? We'll just do Iris John. I think he might be. Looks like he might be in deep with something. So yeah, we'll raid Iris John, and I'll be back tomorrow. Probably gonna finish up this level tomorrow. Uh, and yeah, again, thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for the hype train earlier. Have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.